In completion of its range of truck tyre changes, Giuliano SRL offers you its model S554, a semi-automatic electro-hydraulic tyre changer for wheels from 14 inches to 26 inches, both in its standard and T version, suitable for tubeless tyres only. After having duly connected the machine to power sources, switch it on by means of the general switch. Always make sure that the motor runs in the direction shown by the arrow, otherwise you should reverse the electrical connections on your plug. The overload cutout devices placed on the control board protect both motors against possible short circuits or damage. Place them both on the green button before operating on the tyre. The swinging control board is equipped with levers for moving the machine. The lever at your left controls the tool carriage and the related wheel support plate moving leftwards and rightwards. The lever at your right controls the chuck arm moving upwards and downwards. By acting on the short lever at the left of the control board, you'll get the rotation of the chuck clockwise and anti-clockwise. In its standard version, the tool rotation is made by hand through the relevant locking pin. The tool runs on its carriage by hand and is locked in position by means of a manual lever. Rim locking is the real peculiarity of this machine. It is carried out by fixing the wheel on a cone flange, fastening it by means of cones. The mobile pin is used to avoid a possible skidding of the wheel on the fixed flange. The cone flange is composed of two separable parts, to be used alternatively according to the size of the wheel to be locked. The bigger flange is used to lock wheels with a central hole having a diameter from 185 to 300 millimeters. The smaller one is used to lock wheels with holes having a diameter from 95 to 210 millimeters. Both fastening cones delivered respect the same measures. The wheel support plate is composed of two mobile rollers to be positioned at the most suitable distance, so making the wheel rotation easier and granting a better centering during locking operation. Let's see now how to remove a tubeless tyre by means of model S554T. To lock the wheel, set it on the plate and let it get close to the flange by means of the carriage moving control switch. Pay attention that one of the holes of the wheel coincide with the mobile pin. Set the cone on the rim. Then tighten by the proper locking nut. Now lift the wheel and set the tool arm in its working position. Detach the bead from its rim by turning the tire clockwise and pushing the tool on the bead. Always use plenty of grease to lubricate for this and any other operation. Now move to the opposite bead to detach the second bead from its rim in the same way. A further push on the inner bead will detach the tire completely from the rim. Stand in front of the wheel to keep it under control when rolling down. To mount the wheel again, set it on the rim and fix the small clamp at the rim's upper side. Now lift the wheel and move the tool to its working position. Now turn the tire anti-clockwise and at the same time push the tool against the outer bead. The pressure will let first the inner bead, then the outer, set itself in the proper rim grooves. Once finished, remove the clamp and release the wheel from any obstacle before taking it away from the chuck. Let's see now how to operate on a tyre with or without a tube by means of model S554 standard. During locking operation, always pay attention to let one of the rim holes coincide with the mobile pin. This is to prevent the wheel from skidding during removing operations. Lock with the proper cone and the ring nut supplied. Lift the wheel and set the tool in working position. Using the disc tool, detach the bead from its rim as already seen before. Then push the peak tool inside the rim and stretch the bead outside the wheel. When the bead is well stretched, introduce the bead lifting lever supplied with the machine and push it towards the tyre surface. Now, turning the tyre anti-clockwise, you'll get the detachment of the outer bead. To remove the inner side, just set the disc tool on the inside and push it by turning anti-clockwise. Always stand in front of the tyre to keep it under control when rolling down. To mount the wheel again, set it on the rim and fix the clamp supplied on the rim's upper side. Now lift the wheel and move the peak tool to its working position. Let the tyre turn anti-clockwise and push the tool against the bead to let the inner bead set itself in position. For the outer bead, turn clockwise and proceed as described before. Once finished, remove the clamp and release the wheel from any obstacle before taking it out of chuck. As for removal and introduction of the tube, please refer to the instructions given in the video showing all the other truck tyre changes of our range. We thank you for your attention and hope we have clarified your doubts and satisfied your curiosity. Our technical staff is at your disposal to answer any further questions you may have, and we take also the chance to invite you to consult our website www.giuliano.it to have free access to our technical literature. Please always consult the installation, use and maintenance instructions delivered with each machine and perform all the suggested maintenance operations. Thank you for your choice. Have a good training with Giuliano.